Good morning student. In previous video we have completed exercise 3.1. We learn about the how to construct the bar graph and how to read the bar graph to write the answer for the given question. In today's video I am going to explain how to construct the double bar graph and how to read the double bar graph to answer the question. Here I take question number 1 from exercise 3.2. Question number 1 is given. Use an appropriate scale and draw a double bar graph to the data given below. Information is given here, and for this information or the data, here we have to construct the double bar graph. Now what is the information given? Enrollment of student in dance and drawing courses. Two different courses are given here and their enrollments are given. Okay, for this information, here we have to construct the double bar graph. Year of the enrollment courses are given 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. That information here we have to mention on the x-axis. Okay, here we write 2013 at 1 centimeter distance, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and here we write years or years of enrollment or the courses. Okay, then second information is given, number of students for dance and drawing. Clear? That information you have to represent on y-axis. Okay, in this data first you have to find out the biggest score or the highest score there. Okay, what is the maximum or highest score in this information or the data? That is 450. According to that score, here we have to take the proper scale. Now 450 it is there, so we can take scale of 1 unit or 1 centimeter is equal to 100 or 1 centimeter is equal to 50. Clear? Here I take the scale on y-axis. 1 centimeter is equal to what? 50, and this is the number of students. Clear? Then number of students for the dance and the drawing are given. Both the information here we have to represent in the same graph paper. Okay, therefore to represent the number of students in dance, here I use the cross line, and to represent the number of students for the drawing, it is represented by the shaded region. Clear? Now according to the given score, here we have to take the height of the bar. Now in 2013, number of students for the dance is 300 and for drawing 450. Therefore for the dance 300. Therefore here we draw for 2013. This 1 centimeter is divided into the, this is half centimeter, this is half centimeter. Okay, or 0.5 centimeter, 0.5 centimeter. Okay, and here what is the height of this bar? Number of students for the dance in 2013 is what? 300. Therefore height of this bar is up to 300. Okay, and then next for same year drawing it is 450. Therefore you have to draw the another bar which is joined to previous one, and the height of the bar is 450. Clear? In this way you have to construct the joint bar for 2013. Similarly for 2014. 2014 it is given 450 for the dance and 400 for the 450 for the dance and 400 for the drawing. Then 415, that is 300 and 350 for the drawing, dance and the drawing. Next year 2016, 350 and 400. 2016, 350 and 400 it is given. It is 350 and this is 400. Okay, like that. 350 and 400. For 2017, that is 300. Okay, 300 and 250. This is 300. It is given 300. Okay, and this is 250 according to scale. Okay, then 2018 it is given 400 for the dance and 350 for the drawing. Here we draw the bar of height 400 for the dance. This is 400 according to the scale. Okay, and another is what, 350. This is the bar of 350. Take the proper height of each bar. Clear? In this way you have to construct the bar graph for the given information or the data. Which bar graph? That is the double bar graph. Okay, what is important here? X-axis you have to mention information given in the first column on the x-axis. According to the score you have to represent on the y-axis and take proper scale. Okay, and then for two informations given in the data, that you have to represent with the two symbols. Okay, in this way we can construct the double bar graph. Clear, student? Now see the next question, question number 2. Question number 2 is given the bar graph shown alongside compare the scale of 4 items in 2 consecutive weeks. Read the graph carefully and answer the question that follows. Sales of 4 items are given there. Scale is given here. 1 unit is equal to what? 20 items of each. First, that dark shade represent the first week and that another it is given second week. Okay. Then on y-axis it is given sales in numbers and the items are given here. Calculator, laptop, watches, DVD player. Okay. Here we have to observe the graph, double bar graph, and answer the given question. Okay. Now see how to read the double bar graph. First question is given, by what number the scale of DVD player drop since the first week. Now where is the DVD player? DVD player bars are given here. Okay. Now first bar it is given, it is height up to 50. Clear? And second bar it is given in second week, it is given 25. Then it is between 20 and 40, it means it is 30. Therefore, if you have to find out the drop in the sale of DVD player in second week, that of the first week, then here we have to find out the difference between that. Okay. For the first week, sale of the DVD, that is 50, and for the second week, that is 30. Therefore, drop in their sale, it is given by 50 minus 30. This is equal to 20. This is the answer. Then second question is given, what is the total sales of laptop in fortnight? Okay. Now laptop bars are given here in number of laptop sale in first week. This is given 30, and from second bar here we get 20. 30 plus 20, therefore total that is 50. This is the answer. This is the total sale of the laptop in fortnight. Okay. Then which atom has the maximum sale in 2 weeks? So from graph we understand the graph or the bar with the greater height. Okay. From that we understand which atom has the maximum sale in 2 weeks. So which atoms here? Calculator, laptop, watches and DVD player. From this we can understand the calculator, that is 40 plus here we get 50, that is 90. Total 90 is there. Therefore answer is what? Calculator. Clear, student? In this way we can read the double bar graph to answer the question. Okay, student, I hope you understand both the questions. Here we construct the double bar graph and here we observe the or read the double bar graph to answer the questions. Okay. Now note down your homework, student. Homework question number 1, B and C. Okay. Here you have to construct the double bar graph for the given information. Similarly, question number 4 and question number 5 using the proper scale. This is all for today, student. Thank you very much.